Yo, welcome to Rap Rotations. It's your boy Fame. I'm here with my co-host
Nimrod, and today we just here to talk to you about a few topics. With that being said, before we get into anything, I just want to say, happy Black History Month. This is a holiday season. People may not see it as that. If they don't, they probably racist. But anyway.
I'm saying I'm big on Black History Month. I'm big on my people. Sometimes I'll be feeling like Black History Month is like put in front of us just to distract us from other things. But still, all in all, still Black History Month. You feel me? Shout out to the ones before us that paved the way for us to be able to do a lot of this shit that we do because a couple years or like 100 years ago, you feel me? Niggas wasn't able to do shit. You feel me?
Facts.
So shout out to Dr. King, Malcolm X,
Rosa Parks, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman, all them people like that.
You know what I'm saying?
To me personally, I guess I get what you're saying. Black History Month is sort of like, they dangling a carrot in front of you. But in that sense, I still take advantage. I mean, they might, even if it was set out to, be a mockery or whatever the case, because obviously we're not subjected to 1 month. We didn't get things done within this country in 1 month. But at the same time, I'm going to promote and be as black as I can during this entire month.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a give and take. Like, I do see the way, a way as, the government to kind of distract the black community from certain things or, just feel like they giving us something. But they ain't really giving us something. But all in all, I still love my people. So, I'm going to still rap us to the fullest. Happy my nigga month. You heard? You feel me? Shout out to my niggas, man.
Yeah, definitely happy Black History Month. With that being said, as a black man, what's your goals for the year? Even though we in the second month of this year, what do you want to achieve during this year?
My goals for this year is to make my business more versatile, be a better father,
some little dirt.
Copy some real estate. I'm really just trying to lock in multiple ways to earn income without, having to physically be there, you feel me? Generational wealth. I'm reading into a lot of that. I'm preparing myself to, step into that step where I really lock in, but on a major scale. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do the baby shit, you feel me? But I want to, stay physically fit. Really just want to, do the best for me, my family, and just, set up for my son.
Me personally, same here. I want to have my hand in a bunch of bags. So I just want to generate a lot of streams of income, really, where I can just, do things as you said, where I don't have to physically be there. But I do also have a few things in mind that particularly I don't mind being hands-on with. Some of my main goals actually involve me personally being there, which I want to achieve. So close to the end of the year, I want to at least see a major difference within either the opportunities I'm generating for myself or the money, if not both. With that being said, what's the best rapper turned actor to you as far as when they stepped into that new lane, kind of either forgot they were a rapper or, they were just as good as a rapper as they were an actor?
I'm going to go with Ludacris. I feel like when he was in the rap scene and he was doing this thing, he was on a major scale. He was really successful in that regard. And then he hopped into the movie scene, as far as Fast and Furious. And
Crash.
Yeah, Crash. And shits went up for real. And it's it ain't like he never lost it as far as rap. He could still rap and great actor. So I feel like in that regard, he's a seasoned vet. As far as rappers turn actors, if it was the other way around though, actors turn rappers, I'm going to have to go with Will Smith. I said actors turn rap.
Alright, that's a good point. I'm glad you said that actually, because who I was going to choose is actually Will Smith, and I'll tell you why. He's so good of a actor that you forgot he actually started out as a rapper before he was an actor. When he got on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Did he start out as a rapper?
Yeah, he started out as a rapper.
I didn't know that.
He started, when he got on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it wasn't Will Smith turning into the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It was the Fresh Prince becoming Smith in a way, simply because his rap name was the Fresh Prince. So
was he on the TV show before he actually dropped music?
No.
So
he dropped music first. He was already dropping music. But he had some money problems. He was spending kind of crazy, so he got hit with a offer to do the Fresh Prince, which he did, and that ended up saving him.
I disagree with that though.
I mean, you can disagree. It's a fact though.
Nah. The only reason I disagree with that is because he's not that good of a rapper.
I'm just saying he made me forget he was a rapper.
He's
not necessarily an ad rapper, but he a regular rapper as far as he make good music. But I'm not necessarily throwing that on the car. But I have heard Summertime. Yeah. Come on, they play that song at least once a year.
I'm saying
they vibe every time it hit the radio.
That's a fact. Summertime cool, but you gotta think about it. Ludacris, you see him in the movie and you still know him as a rapper. That's why I say he's the best rapper turned actor. You feel me? Because in his second role, he's still, when you first see him, you still think about him as being a rapper. You feel me? He's known for being a rapper. When I see Will Smith, I know he had a little side job as a rapper. You feel what I'm saying? But it wasn't that much success in a regard where it could just be he could, it's like when Jordan fucking tried to play baseball. You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't that fucking good. You feel what I'm saying? But he's still Michael Jordan, so it's like people still gonna give him that praise, and he ain't gonna be that bad. He's still a great athlete, but it's like it just he wasn't as good a fucking baseball player as he was a basketball player. But I say Luda is just as an actor that he was as a rapper. He had just as much success on each side, so that's why I say Ludacris.
In that case, no, I definitely do agree. I was just basically saying, as far as acting goes, he's better at his work. So therefore, with them both being actors, I would say Will Smith has done it to a point where it made you forget that he was a rapper. Like, most people don't even really know him as the Fresh Prince the rapper. They know him as the character of the Fresh Prince.
But that's because the people not really that familiar with his music for real.
People might not be familiar, but at some point you do know he's a rapper. But
nah, that's a fact.
In that sense, he's so good of an actor that you basically forgot. When people bring up Will Smith, most of the time they're completely forgetting that he even raps or he even has songs out.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? I just think he's better in that sense as far as acting wise by itself. But honorable mention though, one thing I did think about Baby Boy, which is like a hood classic, or at least for BT. It was on something like his role was originally written for Tupac.
Damn, how the fuck I forget about Tupac, yo?
Yeah, that's
Tupac
what I was about to bring
matter
up.
of fact, hey, yo, I'm gonna have to take all that shit back. Tupac is actually the greatest rapper turned actor, man.
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, give and take, because I can't really say that because people say that because of his legacy that he left, but still, all in all, he had a short amount of time to accomplish what he could have accomplished. But what he did accomplish, I just say in his era, he was definitely the best rapper turned actor. But I feel like as people that we got to see grow, we got to see Ludacris grow. You feel what I'm saying? We got to see Ludacris go from being a rapper to an actor to a businessman, whatever he wants to be. You feel what I'm saying? To just like an OG in the industry. That's why I say, like, you know, Ludacris is definitely up there. Tupac definitely up there.
What I was getting at with the role itself, I was just thinking, like, if Tupac did manage to survive and play that role, I do think it would have been a difference in how we looked at Baby Boy, or not necessarily how we looked at it, but the performance we got back.
Yeah.
Tupac puts a lot of emotion in it. Don't get me wrong, Tyrese did his thing in that. But I just thinking about Tupac's old work, at least in Juice, something like that, it's like, you see the passion in it. So I think I would have liked to see
Tupac and Snoop Dogg in that movie would have been like a little more.
Yeah, the chemistry of Bad Blood might have been better there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Tupac probably would have took it, not necessarily overboard, but he would have did his thing as far as like added more to the role itself.
Being as though, you know, we some fly young niggas, you know, that get a little paper here and there. We run across a lot of females. Some, you know, we get intimate with. Some we just build friendships with. And it's a lot of speculation around male and female friendships that they can't coincide without sex being involved. What do you think about that?
As far as friendships go between the opposite sex, or whatever they're attracted to, you can definitely be friends with somebody in that sense. We might have sexual conversations, but it's not necessarily to like say we're having sex with each other. It's like really opinions on this such thing, which is cool. Like this, like let's say for instance, you ask your man's opinion on this, like, oh, she trying to do this, blase, blase. If you got a female that you could do that with, and she gives you a valid point of view that you can actually appreciate or really like dissect and look at it from this point of view, that shit is very beneficial. I might tell another female friend this situation, like just give an example, and she'll give me her point of view. If she feel I'm wrong, of course she gonna tell me I'm wrong. If you got one of those people who can keep it real, I no bias with it as far as like, oh, that's a female I'm sticking for. That is something you want to cherish. Like she, like I didn't have friends really tell me, I'm like, nah, she's really bugging. Honestly, I don't know why she's doing that unless she's trying to achieve this. Like, and so it'd be like, I'll have that second guessing in my head. If they confirm it, then I know I'm not tripping. You get what I'm saying? It's like I get their opinion and we move from there.
I'm gonna have to say it really depends on the maturity of the people. You got some people that's just be on some disloyal shit, you feel me? Some super horny, cheating shit, you feel me? You gotta watch people like that, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna sit here and act like it ain't relationships out there where, you know, dudes be calling females they sister or
females calling
their brothers and they end up fucking, you feel what I'm saying?
With that being said, if I mess with you, don't call nobody your brother that ain't related to you. Cause now I'm looking at you funny. I'm like,
nah, seriously.
So it better be. If you say brother, it better be THER. Don't say brother. I'm feeling some type of way if there's a UVA at the end of that.
When you've been from, you know, the city and you know the areas that we from, and you see a lot of crazy shit, but you know it is people out there that are mature. You feel me? that just, you know, have love for each other, that just want to see each other win, just, you know, want to help support each other. Maybe it's somebody you've known for a long time. You never looked at them in a sexual way, you feel me? They might be attractive, you might be attractive, you feel what I'm saying? But it's just like mutual love, and y'all just always support each other, always there for each other, you feel what I'm saying? It depends on, like, you feel me, where you at in life. You feel me? The older I get, it's like, all that cheating shit and all that secretive, sneaky shit is just like, it's unnecessary.
Ain't got the time for it.
You feel me? You ain't got the time for it. You feel me? Once you get older and you know what you want, you feel me? It's just like, you don't really dance around those factors too much. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, you feel me? It's like, you let it be known, and you come to an understanding that, you know, what you put out into this world is what you will get. You feel me? So if you come across somebody that you really like and you really want to take serious, of course you're gonna settle down a little bit. You're gonna, you know, stop speaking to different people. You know, stop fucking around and shit like that. So it depends on maturity in some people. You know, some people just been through it, like fucked around so much. It's just like they not pressed for that extra, you know, attention on the side and shit like that. I feel like if you are younger, you feel me, that is definitely a time era where, you know, you're most vulnerable to that disloyalty. You feel me? I feel like that comes more, you know, teenage, early 20s. You feel me? But I feel like once you reach 30 and, you know, you get a little older.
It's really based on experiences.
You feel me? And the person.
Because some people, as far as dating wise goes, when they was younger, they experienced whatever they experienced, heartbreak and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
so. As far as when you see them now, no matter what age they are, they might be moving a lot different. Like, and that can be a benefit or it can be the complete opposite.
No, that's a fact.
I done met females, you know, they had their situation going early or whatever. They'll lay it out what they want from you. Now, if you might have on this side the people saying that they really believe that they stand on what they're saying. Like, oh, I'm only dealing with this person and it's this and it's that. And it really is true. Now you might have another person that's saying all that, but that shit was repeated to 3 other niggas. So it's like, but so you gotta learn your person and
to know your personnel. You gotta know who you dealing with. You feel me? And it's a dangerous time. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Most eaters don't stop eating.
So. That's what I'm saying. Like the dating pool right now is just that shit.
It's a dating pool for the most part for the years. It's like, yo, I'm type scared. Like, you cool and all, but bitch, what you mean out in public?
Yeah, man, this shit is like crazy. It's
Walmart
just,
date, please.
It's hard to, like, you know, trust somebody because it's like it's so much out there. Like, especially when you got your phone, it's like, and people see so many different options on social media. That starts to cloud their reality. Oh, they think, oh, I don't have to deal with this person or that person because I can just go out and get anybody I want. You feel what I'm saying? So it just like it gives people more of a option to choose, and it just really, like, you know, makes the layer of loyalty and, you know, trust very thin.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because, you know, as humans, we expect what humans would normally do, and it is in human nature to, you know, lust sometimes, to get bored with just one person sometimes. You know, men and women can definitely coincide in a male and, you know, female, just, you know, just like friendship, but as far as like that being common, it's definitely not. But it's rare, and you gotta definitely give kudos to the people who do stand on those principles and just keep it friendship and just show love and love each other a different way. You feel me? Other than that, I would just say, you know, try to find your person, lock in. If you can trust them, you can trust them. If not, just stay single.
With that being said, I remember it was a time where my best friend at the time was a female. I had a girlfriend. She didn't want me to still continue being friends with her, which I thought was strange, but I didn't really care. Like, I had my own principles and thoughts on that. I wasn't going to abandon a person that's been there for me and that's been here before my girlfriend. But I understand that when your spouse has a problem with something, you can at least accommodate or, you know, facilitate those insecurities to make things better or make it more calm.
Nah, that's a fact.
On the reverse side, same situation happened with my best friend at the time. She was basically told, you know, that she shouldn't be around me and stuff like that. And damn, she really did that shit. But it was like, it was like once I found out the reason behind it. Don't get me wrong, I was definitely pissed off for the simple fact that I was in the same predicament, and you seen what I did. And on the reverse side, you know, you made your choices. So I mean, it was like I respect it, but I don't respect it at the same time.
Yeah,
like I get it.
Like I get it why you did it, but like when the shoes on the other foot, and I had to pick and choose. I didn't pick and choose, so it's just like
it was like this.
You know,
it's like even if it's like a slow down in how y'all hang
like
out or interact or whatever. Like yeah, you get what I'm saying. I had no problem with like we can hang out when the time is right versus I'm with you every day and I got a girl. If that I get that like just slowing down and stuff like that, but to completely just just not even say nothing and disappear on it, I felt some type of way about it. But I'm at a point in life where, like I said, I reanalyzed the situation. I understand why she did it, but it also revealed enough to me to let me know I shouldn't dwell on something like that. You get what I'm saying?
It's been plenty of times where, like, I'm not gonna lie, the last few females that I've dealt with, I got a female best friend, Jessie, and
bad by the way.
and like often I get a lot of questions, like some of the homies hit me like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, man, she bad as hell. That's really your best friend. You fucking around. I be having to tell them like, nah, bro, that's really my best friend. Like, I've known her since high school. Always had love for each other. She support my businesses and what I got going on, and I always support her fitness business and everything she has going. So like, it get hard having best friends sometimes that other people find attractive. The females that I deal with, they come to me a lot like, oh, I don't believe this is your best friend. Since when have y'all been best friends? Or just
sound like my ex.
Yeah, but like you gotta expect that because and that's real shit because like in this generation, it's a lot of that fake friendship in the behind closed doors messing around type shit. You feel what I'm saying? But that's why I say you gotta really show love to the people that really hold it down and really stick true to those morals. You feel me? Like Jessie, my best friend. Like I love her to death and I always support her. You feel what I'm saying? I never not one time ever tried to make a move on her. She never not one time tried to make a move on me. You feel what I'm saying? And we always try to help each other by giving each other advice, whether it be business, you feel me, relationship advice. Like if she want to hear from a male perspective or I want to hear from a female perspective, like that's somebody I could go to and talk to. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And us being that open with each other, you feel me, it just like builds up that level of trust. You feel what I'm saying? So like I don't give a fuck what y'all think. You feel what I'm saying? It's my nigga. You feel me? For real. Like,
just to go back on that point you were saying in regards to like how you had your spouse saying ain't no way that's your best friend and stuff like that.
Yeah.
One thing I kind of noticed with people that seems like out of nowhere, like it's no real evidence of that. I won't say it's all the time it's a reason, but usually it's a reason. They might be doing that shit. Now, with that being said, going back to when I said my ex or whatever she had, she told me I didn't have a best friend. Her best friend was a female, right? Gay. Or at least that's what she said it was her best friend. I come to find out later they had some dealings with each other. It's like, that's why you were so paranoid? Yeah. Oh, Goy over here and shit. So you gotta kind of pay attention to people that do that, who just like, they just bringing up something random as hell. Like,
yeah,
you can't
that's why I said
it.
Like goes back into,
your morals, bro.
Yeah, you gotta.
If you claim you have a certain amount of morals, but behind closed doors you're going against that, like you're not even being the person you want your spouse to be. As he said before, you get what you put out. And honestly, that's what a real manipulator is.
Yeah, nah. Definitely show Chase a real manipulator, bro. But yeah, man, shout out to the real ones. Shout out to the real males and females that just stay true to that, friendship.
Stand on that word.
You feel me? Stand on what they saying, and it ain't really just all cap behind closed doors.
Word.
You feel me?
Yeah, why nobody say word is bond no more? That's the problem. A lot of people don't say word is bond, and that's why that shit don't be a bond.
Internet, bro. Social media control everything. Once someone becomes a trend, everybody.
Shit, word used to be a bond back in the day. I'm about to go back to the 90s.
Like 2010, I never heard anybody say the word op. Now everybody's saying it.
I mean, yeah, shit. I just said that the other day to my man. I told him I was about to turn into an op pack. You know how that go.
That was our topic. We'll catch y'all later, man. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back with some more hot content for y'all, man. And we out. It's Rapid Rotations. It's your boy Fame. I'm with my boy
Nimrod, and
we'll catch y'all later.
Happy Black History Month.